you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am feeling very much in the Christmas spirit, in the holiday mood. I have my little Christmas tree already set up. I'm kind of starting to dip my fingers into decorating the house a little bit. I have my fireplace mantle all done, so I am feeling very joyful. And I know a lot of people are very much like, no, we got to get through Thanksgiving, which I understand. If that is what you want to do, all power to you. However, I am a Canadian and I already had my Thanksgiving, so Christmas is in full swing and I am very excited. And I thought today would be a good start to kind of dip my toes in the makeup holiday looks. I thought it'd be fun to create just a very simple makeup look, holiday inspired. So if you want to get inspired and maybe grab some hot chocolate while you're watching, go and do that. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, turn your notifications on. That will notify you when I upload a video so you don't miss out on any of the joy. So with that, let's get straight into the video. Okay, disregard the fact that it is like 80 degrees outside and I am in a full chunky sweater, but we are still not going to let that rob our joy. We're going to get some glitter on. We're going to get our bold red lip. I'm not sure actually what we're going to do, but we're going to do something festive. I already have my foundation on. I just set my under eyes with a translucent powder, but I saw somebody on TikTok say that you really should be setting with a translucent powder, but then going over top with another powder that is closer to your skin tone. So I thought that's what I would do and kind of see if it looks better, especially I think on darker skin. I know translucent is pretty much translucent, but there might be something to having maybe a powder on top of it that is closer to your skin tone. So I'm using the Pat McGrath Labs powder, and this one is in the shade medium 3. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just go on top of where I set the powder. I don't know. Okay, I guess I can kind of see there's no like white. Can you see the difference? I think I can kind of see the difference. This looks more like you see a little bit of that white, and here it's kind of blended out. Huh. I'm going to add a little bit more definition to my face and add a little bit more bronzer, going in with my LA Girl matte bronzer and just kind of adding a little bit more depth. And I think I'm gonna wait to add my blush until I kind of figure out what I'm doing with my eyes, because I might want something that's a little bit deeper. I might want something that's, I don't know yet what we're doing with the eyes, so I will go in with that last. So let's create a transition. I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution palette. This is the Forever Flawless Decadent palette. I haven't used this, you guys, in like a hot minute, but I really like this eyeshadow palette. So let's create a transition. I'm going to take this shade right here called Sienna. You can even use your bronzer to do this. I'm just going to create a base. Dang it, I forgot to put eyeshadow primer. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is go in with my good old Scotch tape. I want to create something that is very precise. So I'm going to use a little bit of Scotch tape to create a guide. Okay, and then that way everything can kind of just stay in the lines right there. And then you can kind of be a little messier, honestly. So just take that transition, and I like to bring my transition right up to the brow, keeping a little space between my brow where I'm going to highlight it later. But I usually take my transition pretty high up. I think today I'm going to do a bold lip for this video and keep my eyes pretty simple. And then I think maybe the next video we'll switch it up, a more smoky, sultry eye look and do a nude lip. Today I'm kind of feeling like a red bold lip. Next, I'm gonna go into this shade right here on my finger called Gleam. And I'm just gonna take that on my finger and just put it on my whole eyelid. It's a really pretty goldish metallic. So I'm gonna put that on my whole lid. Keep it pretty simple here. I'm going to go back into the same palette with this shade right here called Sundown. Pack it a little bit lower into my crease area, just for a little bit more warmth. I'm gonna go into another palette. What I really am looking for is a very rich chocolatey brown. So I'm gonna go into the Minimalist palette and take this chocolate brown shade and put it on an angled brush. Just create a soft wing. And I'm gonna go right where that Scotch tape is and just take it to my lid. I think that is as much as we are gonna do with the eyes. I'm gonna take off the Scotch tape now. How pretty that is. I love using Scotch tape because it really is effortless. It makes it so easy to kind of get a precise wing. What I'm gonna do right now is take a blending brush and kind of just smoke out that liner just on the edge, keeping it where it is, but I just wanna make it a little bit more diffused. And just taking a cream color, going back in with this palette, I'm just gonna take this cream color right here and highlight the brow bone. This is a matte shade, creating a thin highlight right underneath the brow bone. Okay, I feel like we need a little bit more sparkle, but I don't necessarily want to put more sparkle on my lid. I do have that metallic, which is very subtle, but it's still pretty. I think I'm going to go into a highlighter and just take a very precise brush. This is the first thing I grabbed. This is an oldie, but still a goodie. This is the Milani Stellar Lights highlighter. I'm gonna take this middle gold on a little brush and just put that in the inner corner, just for a little bit more sparkle. Sometimes when you want more sparkle or kind of more emphasis on something, just taking something in the inner corner or along the lower lash line, it really does something really unique in my opinion, without feeling like you have like now a ton of eyeshadow on your lids. You can keep your whole eyelid pretty simple and neutral and just do a pop of color in the inner corner, I think is really pretty. So now what we're gonna do is the lower lash line. I'm thinking, what do we do for the lower lash line? I think we're gonna keep it really simple. I'm going to take that same brown that we used for that wing on a pencil brush, just smoke out the lower lash line. Going in with a more tapered, precise brush. This is a shaping brush from Real Techniques. I'm gonna go back into this palette, take that same red that we used for the crease, and then just go underneath where we put that brown underneath the lash line. Just slightly. Blend everything out, make sure everything is nice and blended. I really think eyes are done. Kept it really simple. I am going to put some mascara on and some lashes, and then we'll be right back and we'll do the lips. So lashes are on. I love the way this looks. It's very simple, but I'm into it. But now it's time for a red bold lip. So let's do it. I have options. I think we're gonna go red, but I kind of want to do like a red ombre. I'm kind of into that. So let's line our lips. I'm gonna go in with an eyebrow pencil today for a lip liner. So this Mora eyebrow pencil did not work for me, but it works pretty good for a lip liner. So that's what I'm gonna use today. This is the angled brow pencil in Espresso, and I'm just going to line my lips. Trying to decide which red I want to go for. I love this one from NYX. This is the NYX Lingerie, but the Maybelline Vinyl lipstick is also really good. Let's use both. That is so pretty. I love it, but I kind of want to go into the NYX one as well. So let's do that. This actually is richer than the other one. So let's just add a second layer with this one. Okay, we had a little bit of a mishap. I'm gonna need to touch that up for sure. But I At this point, I love the way this red lip is looking. I have very uneven lips, what I noticed. And I didn't really notice how uneven my lips were until I put on a very bold lip. But I cleaned it up as best as I could to get it even. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a nude lipstick. This one is the Color Fetish, and this is in the shade Tease. And it's just a little tacky, which is what I want. I'm gonna go into this and just dab it in the middle. Just like that. Press it in. And I love that because it gives a little bit of an ombre look and it makes my lips look way more pouty than they are. So I love that technique. And here we are at the very end. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush, although I feel like it looks really good without it, but I need a little something. I can't not ever have blush. So I'm gonna go in with my Mora Cream Blush. This one's in the shade I Love You. And I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit. It matches my lips. So we will be right on trend. Just taking a flat top brush, very lightly tapping off the excess. Look how pigmented that is. Tapping off the excess and then just very lightly hitting the high points of my cheek. I want to keep the middle part of my face pretty bare with the blush, so I'm only taking it right to the temple and up, so that way it's not competing with the red lip. And then I feel like we do need a little bit more sparkle. So I'm gonna go into some highlight because I already have this out, going into the Milani Stellar Lights palette. Just taking this gold shade right here, just a tiny little bit, and hitting the high points of my cheek. Finishing off with some setting spray. And there we have it, you guys. So that is the first makeup holiday look in the books. I cannot wait to do some more. I want to do a vampy lip, smoky looks, glitter. I can't wait. I have so much up my sleeve for this. This was fun to do. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this tutorial was helpful for you. Don't forget again to subscribe to this channel and click the like button. But yeah, that is it. I'm really liking this. I have nowhere to go, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do here, but I'm into it. So anyways, God bless you guys. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.